Good afternoon. They're barely 5 years of age and they've been classed as obese, children whose eating habits pose a major risk to their health. They live in Wolverhampton, which has some of the highest rates of obesity in the country. 4 in 10 primary school pupils are overweight. In an attempt to crack the problem, dozens of families have been referred for coaching to educate them about healthy eating and exercise. And for the first time, cameras have been allowed into the so-called 5-star family programmes, trying to change lifestyles for good. Here's our Black Country reporter, Ben Godfrey.
Sophie is 5 years old. After a day at primary school, she's come here to learn about healthy eating. What have you enjoyed the most about these classes?
By baking and tasting.
Sophie was weighed by a school nurse. Her mum, Jodie, received a letter informing her that her daughter is overweight for her age.
The first thing that goes through your head is like, oh my God, it's good that we've come now because she's noticing new things in regards to choosing healthier snacks, shall I say, and how to go about it a bit more.
It's called the 5-Star Families Programme. It's not, they say, a fat club. It's Wolverhampton's attempt to solve an obesity epidemic. 69.8% of adults in the city are now classed as obese, the highest it's ever been. More than a quarter of all 4 to 5-year-olds are obese. And by the age of 10 to 11 years, it's reached a staggering 41.8%.
To me, having 70% of your adults across the city is for us, a ticking time bomb.
Up to 300 families across this year could come on this programme, supported for 10 weeks. Now, the City of Wolverhampton Council reckons it could cost them around £100 per family, and they're expecting a good return for their money. To the naked eye, these children don't appear vastly overweight, but their body mass index suggests otherwise.
I think it's better for me to learn how to cook a different way. So I suppose the losing weight will come into it somewhere.
These families say they're committed to lasting change in a city desperate to shed the fat tag. Ben Godfrey, BBC Midlands Today, Wolverhampton.
Police have discovered the bodies of a man and woman at a house in the Warndorne area of Worcester following a call about concerns for the woman's welfare. The West Mercia force says her death is being treated as suspicious, but his isn't. The pair are thought to be in their 20s. Officers say they're not looking for anyone else in connection with the incident. There are calls for the government to intervene after Goodyear announced its factory in Wolverhampton is to close. 300 people will lose their jobs as production is moved to other plants in Europe. The first wave of redundancies is expected at the end of the year, with the site shutting for good in 2017.
We've already called on the government to intervene and to show that actually they are serious about the commitments that they made at the initial announcement, that they should call in parliamentary investigation into the conduct of Goodyear, and that they should make representation to the American management.
The family of a Staffordshire man killed in the Bosley wood mill explosion say they still can't hold his funeral. Will Bark, seen here on the bottom left of the picture, is missing, presumed dead. But a lack of actual evidence means his remains haven't been released yet. The inquest into his death is expected to be opened on the 19th of October. There is concern that parts of Birmingham is being taken over by charity shops. There are now 9 on Kings Heath High Street. The local Traders Association claims they have unfair advantages because they get discounted rates. Now it's calling on the government to introduce a cap on the number which can be opened in one place.